Hello, everybody. I'm Dee Dee.
I'm Tramel.
And tonight we have a video for you guys regarding SK5. So this video only pertains. This is not the same as naked trading. This is a separate strategy that we use. That our top trader, Dr. Raphael Spiller, created this strategy called SK5. So it stands for Spiller Killer 5. And so if you find naked trading difficult to understand, or anything like the Bollinger Man method, if you find that difficult to understand, SK5 may be the strategy for you. So if you are in the UTH Push 1000 and the Push 1000 group chat, they have sessions every single day going over SK5. We have several training videos, which we will drop the resources below on the different levels of understanding SK5 thoroughly. So we're just going to give you a brief overview on how to set up your charts, what is SK5, and how we can be profitable. We have several people on our personal team in QC that's very profitable with SK5, so it really works if you put in the effort to understand what is going on. So although it is a different strategy, you still need to understand the fundamental, the basics and technical analysis of what is a trend, what is support and resistance, and things of that nature. So SK5, we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to share our screen, and Tramel is going to walk you through SK5. So unlike naked trading, SK5 has indicators. Indicators, as we mentioned before, they lag. And so they only can react to price once price has already occurred. And so that's why naked traders do not use indicators. But indicators help a lot of traders see things that they can't see with the naked eye or with naked trading when it's difficult to market the charts. So as you know, with your IML purchase, we have several tools that helps you be profitable in trading. One of those tools is called the Harmonic Scanner. So the Harmonic Scanner is a tool that IML provides, and it produces high probability trades in the moment. It gives you a list of trades that's high probable right now. It gives you parameters such as TP or stop loss. So although it is like an automatic system that gives you trading, it gives you take profit and stop loss. What SK5 does is add 5 steps to make the Harmonic Scanner even more profitable, or probable, I should say. So sometimes it may match up with the TP and stop loss that the Harmonic Scanner gives you. Sometimes it may be opposite. But that's why you have to follow the steps directly, trust your analysis, and make sure you put in the work to understand it thoroughly. So we're going to go ahead and share our screen. If you want to, you can go ahead and screenshot this before we get started.
Yes, please.
And we're going to refer back to it constantly. Uh-oh, it might be too small. You can write down these things, pause the video if you need to. What is SK5? But the most important things are these indicator settings, because we're going to show you how to put them on. So screenshot that, pause the video. Indicator number 2, screenshot that, pause it, and write this down. Indicator number 3 and 4. Indicator number 5. Number 6. So please pause and write that down so we can make this video go as swift as possible. I'm going to go ahead and get started. So I'm going to exit this. We're going to go to where is it? Okay, so walk them through how you access your Harmonic Scanner. Go for it. I'll take over.
So as you can see, this is your iMarketsLive.com, where you make your purchase from, where you learn your basic videos from, where you watch your technical analysis videos from, where you watch your IML TV from. You know, this is where you find the Harmonic Scanner, and it comes with it for free. So with your purchase, so why not use it to your advantage? You know, so you'll come over here to the left side, and you will click Harmonic Scanner. As you can see, this would pop up. This would pop up, and you will go to Connect Now. When you click connect now, it's gonna take you to this screen.
Refresh it.
Are you refresh it?
All right, 1 second, you guys.
Oh, okay. Go back to this one. There we go. Let me make sure. So it would have sent you to a page to sign in, and you would have used your login, and the same login you sign in at imarketslive.com and the same password you sign in with the imarketslive.com, right? So
that one video, you know, like this in the corner.
Yeah. Move it down there. So as you can see, this is the Harmonic Scanner, and these are the tools, right? These are the different tools. But on this left-hand side right here, this is your broker's account. If you click on these is how you access the pairs like GBP JPY, USD JPY, NZD JPY, you know. Also, you know, just different brokers. I always use the red one because I'm a copycat. I seen Dr. Spiller. He made $6 million. He used the red one. I'm going to go use the red one too. The red triangle. I'm going to go use that one too. So you can click one of these pairs, CAD JPY.
Those pairs, whatever you see now isn't going to always be there. They change based on the probability of the trade.
Yes. So these pairs not always on here. It's only for high probability trades only. So if they feel like it's going to buy and sell, they're going to put these trades on there. So that's another good thing about Harmonic Scanner also. So I'm going to get you set up with the EMAs. The indicators. The indicators and get you set up with the indicators. But first, your first step is you're going to change your candles to the Hakanashi candles right here. You're going to click the candles up here. 1, 2, the second icon up here. And you're going to click the Hakanashi candles. That is the 1, 2, 3, 4, the fourth one. So the Hakanashi candles shows momentum. It shows the better buyers, and it shows the sellers, and it's going to tell you a story also with this Harmonic Scanner. So just stay tuned to, I'm gonna explain more about the Hakanashi candles, and we're just gonna go from there. So the first step would be setting up my
I have it like kind of written up. Tell them to delete the RSI.
I would want you to delete the RSI, and it should be a basic screen like this, just a basic screen. And now my first step would be
indicator list.
Go to the indicator list. 1, 2, 3, 4 to the fourth one, indicator list. Click it, and you're going to type in what?
EMA first.
EMA first.
And click EMA.
And it's going to say moving average exponential. You're going to click that. I'm going to click the settings on it.
No, not yet. We're going to add them all first.
Oh, okay. We're going to add them all first.
So it can be easier. So y'all already screenshotted the list at the beginning of the video, and we just showing you how to add it and put in those inputs.
All right, bet.
So we're going to do all of them. So you do EMA again.
EMA again.
Yeah, so you see teamwork makes the dream work, y'all.
EMA again.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
The next indicator is RSI.
Ooh. Okay. RSI.
Mm-hmm.
That's the relative strength index.
Mm-hmm. Oh, sorry. It autocorrect you. No max. Press the X on that word. Yeah.
Oh.
All right.
Okay.
MOM.
MOM. That's the momentum.
Money flow.
Money flow. Do you want to move that up afterwards? You want to move all these up to 1? Or you want to do that afterwards, after you finish setting them everything up?
Oh, I'm not sure which one you're talking about.
These REMMs are the ones together.
Oh, no, we're going to do it in a second.
All right.
MACD.
MACD. MACD.
And then the MACD again. It had auto correction. That's why I'm doing that.
It did it. All right. So these are all the indicators you need. Make sure you want to make sure that your candles is Hakanashi, and then we're gonna go through every last one of these indicators. And also, if you screenshot the notes before we got onto this call, you should be holding your phone. You should be watching this in your phone on your phone, and also doing this on your computer while taking notes, or you should be mimicking this video. So RSI, I'm going to click the settings. Oh wait, the EMAs, I forgot all about that. So the first EMA, the first EMA, I'm going to click the settings, the format settings, not the I or the exit, because that would delete the EMA off. So I'm gonna click the format, which is the second one. And it's either two things you can do: the inputs or the style. And which one I'm supposed to do?
Right here.
Oh, okay. So for the style, for the length, inputs.
Sorry, y'all, we naked traders, so we got to read from our notes from back when we did the SK5.
Yes. So for the length, we're gonna put 3 close 0, right? That style, we're gonna make that dark red. And the way you make it dark red, you click it down here. You come down here, bring it darker, darken it. And this line, this circle right here strengthens on if you want to make it bold or not. You want to make it bold because some people are blind like me. So I'm gonna make it bold, and red line always inside of price. Boom. That's it. So the next one, we're gonna click the settings, and that would be 10 close 0. In close 0, we're gonna click style. We're gonna make that blue. You're gonna make it dark blue though. You're gonna bolden it up because you can be blind like me. All right. So with those EMAs, I'm gonna give it to you straight up. Blue over red, sell. Red over blue, buy. Just think of it like that. Write that down. Blue over red, sell. Red over blue, buy.
Unless it's consolidating.
Unless it's consolidating. As you can see, blue has been over red. It's been selling. It's been selling. I'm trying to find a good buy for you. Oh, red over blue, buy. You see that? Red over blue, buy. But blue over red, sell. As you can see, this been selling. But right here, there we go.
So it's for the ones who haven't recognized yet, the EMAs are those lines that we have sitting behind those candlesticks.
Yes. And if you see those cross, red over blue,
we'll talk about it more.
Buy. Blue over red, sells. So I'm just giving you the basic of the reasons behind the EMAs and these lines. Red over blue, buy. Right? Blue over red, sell. All right, so we're gonna move on to the next indicator real quick. Okay. All right. So the next indicator is the RSI. Inputs. S5. Style.
Magenta. That pink purple. Mm-hmm. No next to it.
Right. Darken it up a little bit. No upper limit. Which one?
You uncheck H lines.
H lines.
Uncheck lower limit.
The upper limit.
Only upper limit should be checked.
And that's 50, right?
Yes. Change the price line, y'all, to 50.
And you can bolden this line up. Black this line upper limit. Black it up for you. Make it dotted.
And for those that don't understand what that price line, that dash line is, that is a line, that's a demarcation between buyers and sellers. It's 50, so halfway, and we'll explain more when we talk about the movements in SK5.
Yes.
So that's all for your RSI. Now we're gonna go to your MOM and format it.
This should also be 5. And that color is?
This one is blue.
No price line, nothing.
Nope, just darken.
So as you can see, you see these circles?
No, not yet.
Oh, okay. Not yet. Yeah, we can do it.
Do the third one? Oh, okay, you can go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah. So as you can see, you see this the circles on the graph, right? You select this circle. You want to move it up to the RSI.
Drag it and drop it.
Drag it and drop it. As you can see, it's on the same graph as the RSI. Now the next step is go to the money flow. This is also 5. The money flow, we're gonna make that yellow, that gold right there. Thicken it. Upper limit, what? Nothing.
Uncheck upper limit. Uncheck lower limit.
And highs.
And high, yep.
H lines. And
that's it.
That's it. You see these circles on this graph? On the money flow, you're gonna move this above.
Drag it and drop it. Y'all seen that?
Drag it and drop it to the top graph right here.
So now you should have your RSI, your MOM, and your money flow all on one. Drag onto one.
Yes, and it's gonna be it's gonna be labeled as the RMM. So that should be one. So next thing we're gonna go to is the settings. This also tell a story. Below. Okay.
So now we got to format our MACDs.
The first one. 12, 18.
Yep, I remember.
1.
So we got 12, 18, close 1. Uncheck histogram, uncheck MACD, and keep signal check and change that one to red and just make sure you're thicken it.
Thicken it?
Darken it.
No price line?
No price line.
All right.
And then last one?
The last one is the other last MACD would be 5, 10.
Oh, 1.
Oh. 1. Style.
Leave histogram checked, uncheck MACD, and you leave signal checked. Check price line for histogram. And that you can darken them and thicken it, and that would be all.
But one color got to be green.
Oh, my apologies. Let's see here. Something in my eye. One of them is green. Let's see. It's the MACD number 2 or the number 1?
2.
Signal. Sorry. My eyes burning. So make sure you change signal color to green and darken it.
Signal color to green, darken it. Leave the histogram long. Leave the price line right there. Check mark for histogram. And darken it up. And as you can see, you're going to click these circles and you're going to move it up to the MACD. So the MACDs should be together and the RMM should be together. So this is how you set it up. And now we're finna go through a little, testing. We're finna show you the first step. So write this down. Your first step is looking for transition zones. Your first step is transition zones. So
you want to show them the 5 steps before you explain so you can screenshot it?
Yep.
You think so?
Yep.
Okay, so Dr. Spiller gave us the 5 steps. So we're going to show it to you really quick. That way you can screenshot it and have it ahead of time. So give us 1 second. So you can screenshot this. These are the 5 steps. Number 1, look for a transition zone. Number 2, the EMAs have to cross. Number 3, your RMM needs to be above or below. We'll explain in a second. Number 4, your MACDs need to be above or below. And number 5, your Heikin-Nashi candle should have a flat bottom or a flat top. And you have to be at a support or a resistance line before you get into a trade, as we taught you in the fundamental basics. So screenshot this, pause it, write it down. Let's see if I can zoom in. Uh-oh. Where's that? All right, 1 second. I have it on my computer, guys. Okay. Can I zoom in on? Well, I hope y'all got to see that. It's on my computer. I'll post it in the group though. What the SK5
steps are.
All right. So there you go.
So your first step, you want to look for a transition zone. So we want to go.
I think we should cover market structure, because sometimes we're on a 15-minute. But I think the misconception with SK5 for some people is they not understand the overall trend. Like, you got to see what the trend is.
Okay, as you can see.
Pullbacks.
So go to the day.
Same thing, y'all.
Same thing. It's technical analysis. You want to see what it's doing. As you can see, CAD JPY, it's looking like a sell to me. What you think, DD?
I believe so too. So we switched it to the day chart just to get an idea of the overall trend. Because remember, we do not counter trend trade until you get more seasoned. So it looks like a downtrend for the most part. The Harmonic Scanner sometimes freezes up. You can also go to tradingview.com, put the same pair in, and look at like your overall view and stuff before you do these 5 steps. But overall, it looks like a sell. And if you don't know what we're talking about, make sure you tap into the technical analysis videos that we did on trend line, support, and resistance. So then you go to the 4-hour chart. Like I said, you can do your market structure and market markups on tradingview.com before you come to the Harmonic Scanner for entry points. Same thing. So, as we told y'all before, trends. So on this 4-hour, you see it's on a downtrend. And so what you can do is over here on the left side, get you a trend line. Make sure you just draw it out 2 or more points. And some people try to move these harmonic patterns. I want y'all to understand that's part of the Harmonic Scanner. These patterns do certain things. But overall, we're just going to draw a trend, make it whatever color, making it thick. We in a downtrend. So if we're in a downtrend, we know we only trying to catch sales. We know it doesn't move in a straight line. It is going to pull back as it did here. And it's going to make its impulse move again. We still do top-down analysis. You can go to the 1 hour and get a clearer view. So it already pulled back and it's making its way down. Let's see if we can see behind this. It's doing something in our trend line, but we'll wait. And now you can go on whatever chart that you were doing after you got an overall structure of the market and what's going on, and follow your steps, your SK5 steps.
So where you see consolidation at, you don't see the market. You don't see the market moving up or down, right? You see the market moving sideways. You see the market moving sideways. So we're gonna talk about close. Is this a good point to talk about so we can tell them about the sale?
After we do the 5 steps and then entry.
All right. So the first step, let's write this down.
And the same things we're going over are in the video. Dr. Spiller explains all these in his SK5 videos. You just have to take the time to sit down and watch them and listen.
Yes. Find transition. Find transition on number 2, right? EMA's cross. Three, RMM above for sale. I mean, buy. below for sale. EMA's cross. What I said, red over blue buy. Blue buy. Blue over red. Sell. I'm for buying, below for sale. Matt D's. Matt D's have to be crossed. Matt D's have to cross. No, Matt D has to be above. Has to be above. Or buy. Below for sale. The Matt D's. And it's the red line have to follow a green line under. Green line, red line follow, green line follow.
The red has to be above and the green line has to be pointing in the same direction for 5.
Red line follows. Red line follows. Green line follows. Oh yeah, green line follows. Make sure. Green line follows. Right, that's it.
Red line follow. You're right.
All right, it's the red line follow.
So with your MACD, if you are in a buy, the green line has to go below. If you're in a buy, the green line has to go above that dash line, and the red line doesn't have to. The green line doesn't have to be across it. It just has to be pointing in the same direction. But we'll talk about it more.
Red line follows either direction. Should I make this like green or something so they can see it? Yes. There we go. Make it a little dark green. All right. Write those down. Those are the steps of SK5. So I'm gonna find something for you, find a structure for you that explains it well. So as you can see, since we in a downtrend, we're catching it pulled back up here to the trend line, right? First, the first step is finding a transition zone. And what this is considered a transition zone. The reason why I say it's considered a transition zone is because it's moving sideways. These lines are straight. They're not down or up. These lines, the EMAs, have to be straight for consolidation zone. That's your first step, looking for a consolidation zone. You want to wait for an outbreak.
So when we looking for TZ zones, you want to look for the red line to be flat. The red line has to be flat for it to be a valid transition zone.
Yes.
So it's the first thing you're looking for. So it's like you said, it's either consolidation. You can call it that. The red line goes flat. It's no clear indication. So when we see those, we know that's a warning sign of reversal. We put our eyes on it like, hold on 1 second. Let me see what's going on here now that this line got flat. What's about to happen? So that's what you'll do. You'll draw a box and you'll wait. Step 1. Side note, if all SK5 steps are not met, you do not need to get in the trade. So next.
Step 2. Step 2. EMA's cross. Cross. All right. Step 1. Transition zone. right? So once you've seen that happen, your EMA is crossed, your blue line is over your red, right? So now you want to look down here to your RMM. So honestly, I'm gonna break it down for you. Once you seen that cross and that blue line became on top of that red line, you want to make sure.
I'm good with the tools now.
Looks like work, looks like work. Right? So, step 3. Step 3. For this cell.
Remember, y'all, we're in the downtrend, so we're looking for these cells.
This cell. All three lines has to be below. Look, as you can see, all 3 lines are below this black line. It has to be below this price line.
For a sale, y'all.
For a sale. Has to be below for a sale. As you can see, all 3 lines was below for this sale. So now your next confirmation. Your next confirmation. Green line has to be below. Red line follows that direction. Follows in that direction. So as you can see, green line below, the red line is just following that direction. Your last step, your next entry. Once you've seen that happen, hold on, let me make sure the EMA show you right here. Make sure EMA is crossed up there. The entry, flat, flat tops.
You're looking at your Heikkanashi candle.
Your Heikkanashi candles. So write this down. Write this down. Your Heikkanashi candles. Flat tops, sell. Flat bottoms, buy. Flat top sells, flat bottoms, buy. And as you can see, you've seen a flat top candle right there form. It closed, and then next thing you know, flat top candle right here. That's your entry. That is your entry off of the flat top candles. That's your last confirmation. So I'm gonna write this down. Last step. Step 5. It's 5 steps. It's the Spiller Killer 5. You will make money from this. You will make money from this. Step 5. Flat top. Sell. Flat bottom. Buy. Don't think too hard on this. You can make money. Don't think too hard on this at all. Right? I really just broke it down for you. When you want to know to get in, out of a trade, the exit point on SK5. This is simple. I went through step 1, transition zone. Step 2, EMA is crossed, right? I did an ellipse over it, waited for it to, finish a flat top candle as a sell. Made sure for this sell, all 3 lines has to be below. These 3 lines was below. Green line was below. Red line was headed in that direction. Step 5, flat top sell. And so people be like, when it exit a trade, you don't exit a trade until, guess what? You don't exit the trade until these cross.
Ooh. Oh, I think you just pressed zoomed in. It's behind us.
There you go. There you go. So you don't get in this get out of this trade until it crosses down here. So I'll put another one right here for you. Exit. What's going on? This is where you exit the trade. When the MAC leaves cross.
Some people also go off the EMAs, but make sure it's not consolidating.
So as you can see, you'd have caught those pips. You'd have caught those pips all the way down. You'd have caught those pips all the way down until the MACDs cross. As you can see, it crossed down here. So
I think another question a lot of people have is entry points. So if y'all watched our technical analysis overview video about trends and pullback, the same thing applies here. We caught this at the top of the trend line. That's how we would have known to sell. But if you were not in that, you would have waited to a pullback to get an entry point, but also your support and your resistance lines. So these TPs that's provided on a harmonic scanner also serves as support and resistance lines. So specifically talking about this trade, we could have rolled it to that next support line. And when you get into trades, you don't get in unless you're at a support and resistance line, whether you drew it yourself or whether it's one of the TPs or stop losses. Mm-hmm. And make sure you have room, because some of them are real close. So some people try to get in right here and find out it's a reversal. We're just giving y'all an overview of how SK5 works. All the resources are provided by Dr. Spiller. There's training calls 5 days a week. These are just the indicator settings and what we're looking for to help you understand SK5 and how to view your charts easier with indicators. So if you have any questions, you have anything else to add, bro?
That's it. That'll be all. This is all for SK5. Also, my team leads Timothy Brown, Tim K5. You know, my brother Terrell Coleman. You guys can reach out to them. They're very successful traders in the SK5. So, you have any questions furthermore on the SK5, reach out to them, and then come to us. Don't come to us about SK5 unless you ain't reach out to them. So we try to break it down for you guys simple and you know, in the short term, because you know I know those other videos are long. So I gave you the little rundown of SK5, and I hope you guys will be successful off this video. That's all I have to say for you guys.
I'm Dee Dee.
I'm Tramel.
Yeah, have a good night or good day.